Motherhood can be so beautiful and so challenging, especially when we look at how life and circumstance impact how a mother thinks and makes decisions for her family. And today we are talking to the author of The Mamas, What I Learned About Kids, Class, and Race from Moms Not Like Me. She's also a Washington Post contributor. We welcome Helena Andrews-Dyer. Good morning, Helena. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to chat with you. So tell me about the drive behind putting together this book and how looking into how culture, race, and life experience impacts being a mother.
Well, I wanted to tell the story of what it was like being a mom like me, the anxiety, the exhaustion, the deep responsibility, the honor it is for me to be a Black mother raising two gorgeous, carefree little balls of Black girl magic and joy, right? Because I'd never seen a story like that told in mainstream memoir, right? And for me, it was so important because my entry point into motherhood, especially new motherhood, was the moms group. And I hear the groans already because it's like you hear moms group and it's like, oh no, what's she going to talk about?
Absolutely. So motherhood groups, I have some experience with that as well. And whether it's in person or online, yes, they can be places to find comfort, friendship, community, but they can also become pretty toxic from time to time. What is your take on finding community this way?
What I noticed when I joined my neighborhood moms group specifically, and I live in Washington, D.C., it's very liberal city, but also I live in a very gentrified neighborhood. So what sparked the idea for the book and what made me really want to document this journey is my mom's group, the mom's group that was in the closest proximity to where I lived, was very, very white, right? Even though we live in a really diverse city, even though we live blocks away from a historically Black college, the moms group was so white. And so immediately I felt like, okay, what are we saying about motherhood? What are we saying about the definition of motherhood and how we view motherhood if in this group of women who are doing all the things, the free for porch pickup, daycares, nanny shares, the baby yoga, the baby music class, and none of them really look like me. And that was a point for me to sort of like reimagine how we as a society think about motherhood.
And to your point, it's easy to be friends with people who are like-minded, but talk to me about the value in connecting with mothers who have different backgrounds, who are different than you.
Absolutely. I think first and foremost, it benefits not only us as human beings, right? Even though it can be very uncomfortable, it can lead to conversations maybe folks aren't used to having. Um, but more than that, it benefits our children, right? Because when we understand different perspectives, when we understand different points of view, when we understand that everyone doesn't come to the play date from the same place, right? That then trickles down to how our children view those things, how our children view racial difference, how our children view the kid at the playground who has two moms or two dads, or maybe just one mom, or lives with his grandparents, or is Black, white, or all those things in between. And so it starts with us. It starts with us as adults and making those connections. But those connections can be really hard to make as moms because just being a mom, that's the high, that's the entry point. Then we have to really understand whether or not we're alike and we share the same values.
Some really interesting topics here, and I know you expand on this in your book. So tell me, where can people find your book?
Anywhere fine books are sold, on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Target, Walmart, all the places. Please visit your local BIPOC store and they'll have the book, The Mamas.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I, for one, am excited to read it. The Mamas, What I Learned About Kids, Class, and Race from Moms Not Like Me. Helena Andrews-Dyer, author and Washington Post contributor. Thanks again.
Thank you.